Daniel, the Pirates had a pair of Northwest Conference matches this weekend. You played a Whitman team that you knew you weren't going to catch by surprise this time. And we're home against Puget Sound. And so fell to the Blues but beat the Loggers. Take us back through the weekend and how you saw this team grow and get better.
Sure. Yeah. So like you said, the Whitman team, it was a different lineup, and we knew it would be just a little bit stronger than what we played at home. We were still in it. Obviously, 2-7 is a pretty lopsided score, but we could have taken another one of the doubles points. Had a 3-set match at number 1 singles, with just a few things going our way, we were in other matches too. So still very encouraging. The score looks not great, but still overall a good result. And we kind of carried that into the UPS match where we had a much better result, 7-2 against them. A lot of energy in that match, which was great, and it was just a good response from the team. I'll say, it's easy to come off of a loss and your level kind of drops, but they did a really good job of maintaining it and really wanting to make sure we were, staying in contention to make the conference tournament this year.
As you mentioned earlier in our conversations this year, you have everybody back from last year's team, and we've seen those players carry the majority of time on the court so far. Is this still a lineup that's in process, or do you feel like you've settled on your lineup for the duration of the season?
Doubles is probably for sure set. We're very comfortable with our doubles teams. They play well together. There's good chemistry on the court, so I think doubles for sure. Singles is, there's always room for a little bit of adjustment here and there. If someone is just playing really well and winning a lot of their matches, maybe they get to move up if someone else ahead of them is struggling. But for the most part, I think we're pretty set, but there's still a little bit of wiggle room in singles for sure.
This weekend, we're going to hit the road down to Oregon and take on a couple of schools, Linfield and Lewis and Clark, that we have the last few years had some real dogfights with.
Yeah.
Talk about how you expect they might go this year.
Like you said, a lot of close matches recently. We've got Linfield first on Saturday. On paper, very close. It'll be a tough match for sure. We'll be watching our matches from this past weekend, trying to get what information we can about our games from that. And I'm optimistic. Obviously, these are both very similar teams to us on paper. So a lot of it'll come down to just your discipline during the match, like how kind of a cliche, but like who wants it more, like just the energy you bring to the matches. So we'll just be working on that a lot this week, making sure that we're staying focused, staying disciplined, and it could come down to one match in those matches. So just never thinking that some other guys on the team will win. Like it's fine if I lose. Like we want to be making sure that we're getting every single point we possibly can when we play them.